Welcome back to the channel, and today we're taking a deeper look into the final 3 episodes of Andor Season 2, and honestly, what a ride it's been. Now that the season's wrapped, I've been sitting with my thoughts trying to find the right words, and the truth is, it's hard, not because it wasn't great, but because Andor delivered something so nuanced, so emotionally charged, that it's still sinking in. So let's unpack the final arc and what it means, not just for the show, but for Rogue One and the broader Star Wars story. Let's start with the big picture. Andor was originally planned as a 5-season arc, but due to changes behind the scenes, they had to condense the story into just 2 seasons. That's a huge creative challenge. You can definitely feel that compression, especially in how fast some of the threads are tied up, but honestly, I think they pulled it off better than anyone expected. Sure, a 3rd season might have allowed more time for things to breathe, but what they did with the time they had, it was tightly written, emotionally grounded, and always building towards something bigger. The final 3 episodes didn't try to outdo the explosive moments earlier in the season. Instead, they focused on tone, on mood. It wasn't about giving us a blockbuster ending. It was about creating a perfect on-ramp to Rogue One. And in my opinion, that choice was bold and absolutely the right one. Episodes 10 through 12 dialed the action back but raised the emotional stakes. The chaos of mid-season gave way to something more somber, more reflective. And one of the most biggest shifts happened inside the ISB. The walls are starting to close in, the cracks are showing, Luthen's pressure campaign is working, and Leo Partagaz, who's been this cold, composed presence from the beginning, ends his own life when he realises he's become a liability to the Empire. It's a jarring moment, a reminder that even those in power can't escape the system they serve. And then we have Dedra Meero. Her fall is complete. After losing her control and her influence, she ends up behind bars. And what is striking is how tragic her arc feels. Not because she's a hero, far from it, but because it shows what happens when you believe so deeply in something evil that you lose yourself along the way. Throughout Andor, one theme that hits especially hard is sacrifice, and the finale just reinforces that. We see characters give up their lives, their families, their sense of self, all for a cause they may never live to see succeed. And that's the harsh reality of rebellion. It's not clean, it's not romantic, it's brutal. Cassian's evolution has been the backbone of the show. He started as a man just trying to survive, trying to stay out of it, but now he's all in. We're witnessing the full transformation into the rebel spy we meet in Rogue One. This isn't a show about lightsabers and Jedi, it's about everyday people facing impossible odds and choosing to fight anyway. And that's where the brilliance of the ending really comes through. It's not just the end of Andor, it's the start of Rogue One. The mood, the pacing, even the cinematography shifts. The rebellion isn't just forming anymore, it's igniting. We get these subtle but powerful cues that the Empire is starting to lose its grip. Not all at once, but piece by piece, and for the first time, we can see the dominoes falling. But one scene that really stuck with me was Bix holding a baby, implied to be Cassian's. It's heartbreaking, we know what's coming, we know he never makes it back. The Death Star, the very weapon he helps destroy, is also what takes his life. That child represents the legacy Cassian never gets to know, and it raises a fascinating question. Could we someday see the child's story unfold in another series or film? What happens when they learn what their father gave up, who he became for the galaxy's future? So now that it's all said and done, how do you feel about Andor Season 2? Honestly, I think it's one of the most mature and grounded stories in all of Star Wars. It doesn't rely on nostalgia or cameos, it relies on characters, on message, and on real human emotion. It's messy, it's morally grey, and it refuses to hand you easy answers, but that's why it works. In a franchise that often leads towards destiny and prophecy, Andor reminds us that real change happens in the shadows, in the hard choices, in the small, painful sacrifices that no one remembers. It may not have had the flashiest battles or the most quotable lines, but it had something better, which is substance. Let me know what you think in the comments. What did Andor Season 2 mean to you? Did the ending land for you? And what do you hope to see next in the Star Wars universe? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Star Wars news. And thank you for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.